What does one say to an ancient Nephilim ghost?
I suppose you start with...
Go! Get to the chopper!
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
What's going on YouTube? It's Filthy and we're back with another Diablo 3 video. I thought today we'd do a Season 32 review. It's been a fun season. We've had the benefits of the Ethereals, really liked it. I probably didn't get enough time to play as I would have liked because I have returned to the workforce, which has cut down my gaming time quite a bit. But I thought we'd just have a little quick look at the leaderboards, look at some of the really fun bonkers clears and some of the insane paragon that we've got. And yeah, just talk about the season a little bit in general, because obviously we know we're not getting any more season themes for this game, but we do know that Diablo 3 moving forwards will cycle round, so I'm sure the Ethereals will be back in the not too distant future in an upcoming season theme. Before we do get going, guys, as always, a thumbs up brightens my day. So let me know what your best clear was. Let me know how much paragon you got. I wanted to get to 2000. That was my kind of target. I did want to clear 150. I did get the 2k paragon, but sadly I did not get my 150 beat this season. I only played for about 60 hours, which is a little bit less than normal. I'm going to try and play a bit more next season, I think. Maybe see if we're going to up that to like 100. And maybe that'll get it done for next season. My closest was a 145 on the Wizard. I just basically, I think I put about 16-17 hours on Wizard. I just, for love nor money, could not get a Squirt's necklace with nice double crit and arcane on it. And that meant that I was running the cold build, which is a little bit weaker than the start pack Wizard. But again, I didn't have the gear to run the dagger with maybe the Guardian set and the offhand. That looked quite a powerful way to play the Wizard, but I just didn't get that, and I certainly didn't get the Legacy of Dreams version of this setup. But I think if I put more time in, I think I kind of miscalculated. I thought I'd have the mats to roll the equipment that I needed. I did put all of my mats into it, and these were like the best pieces that I could get, and it was on the cold. So as I say, a 145, so a bit of a fail for me. I was hoping to do better, but there is always next time around. So looking at the season in general for the Wizard, somebody cleared 150 in under 2 minutes, which is just really funny. 12,500 paragon is utterly beyond comprehension to me as a casual player. I'm guessing this is somebody who has left their computer running for the entire season, if you know what I mean. But they've got really nice gear. Everything's got 150s on it, and it is of course running the Legacy of Dreams the Wizard Spike, doing the star pack meteor. As I said, I didn't get this set up myself. I just don't think I allowed the time for it. Going back, I would put a bit more time on Wizard. The hardcore, which is insane, a 242, much more reasonable. Only 8,000 paragon, but obviously pretty much the same build. I think maybe a couple more toughness items packed in there. For the SSF crew, somebody still blasted it in 2 minutes 30. 10,000 paragon SSF. Okay. And then SSF hardcore 150 in like 5 minutes. Again, 3,400 paragon. I mean, looking at this, it does make me think maybe I should have spent a bit more time trying to get this, but obviously the difference between 2k paragon and 3.5 is probably more than the game time that I've put in so far, so that's probably over twice the game time, I think. So it is what it is. I can only try and improve. Let's have a look. Firebird 150 was done, 14 minutes. Vias, oh, that was hardcore, wasn't it? Sorry. Somebody cleared 150 with Vias. Interesting. 6 minutes, 12k paragon. Reverse Archon, I'm guessing, or something like that. So that's one of the weakest sets. So Firebirds 115 to 3.5 minutes. DMO definitely got it done, 3 minutes 56. Tal 2 minutes. Typhon's Veil 4 minutes. And a lot we've obviously looked at. So clean sweep 150 for Wizard. I did think that would be the case. I'm pretty sure all of these will be 150 clean sweeps. Let's go Demon Hunter next, because that is my only other class that I've really played this season, pushed. I did 141. That was only one attempt, so I suspect I probably could have squeezed another couple of tiers and wasn't enough to get on the leaderboard. I would have needed, I think, 144 down for that. Again, I hadn't quite fully perfected it. Been about 40 hours in the DH. Didn't quite get all the pieces ancient and augmented, but it was still fairly nice-ish gear. 150 done in 2 minutes 45 with the Marauder. I got really nice Marauder pieces. I've just run out of time this season. I was hoping to get it augmented and sorted. I got a fair few primal pieces of this, but didn't get it done. Obviously, it's running the Sentry build with the Cluster Arrow. Let's have a little look at the Hardcore. 150 done in 3 minutes 54. I'm guessing that's Marauder as well. It is 8,000 Paragon. SSF 150 done in 2:30 with 10,000 Paragon, and then Hardcore 150 SSF again 3,000 Paragon. So yeah, I mean, if I had played more, then I could have got 3,000 Paragon. I think if I'd used my time in my life a little better. Marauder 150 was done. Shadow did get 150 done, only just though. I mean, this does show, like, obviously the Shadow set could not use an Ethereal because none of the Ethereals were daggers, and you can only use a melee weapon for the Shadow. So this does show how the season theme has really negatively impacted this particular build, because 10,000 Paragon to get a 1250 done in like 12 minutes compared to the rest of them is pretty nuts. UE 5 minutes. We've got Nats done in 352. Gizdredlands done in 235. And Lod 150. So look, if you ever needed a reflection of how bad the Legacy of Dreams build is on the Demon Hunter, even with 5,000 Paragon and the benefit of an Ethereal, not that somebody's only just clearing it, but it's obviously lagging miles behind. For the we did these, didn't we? Did we do the hardcore? I think we did. Let's move on. Barbarian for the season, 4 minutes for 150, and it is a Raycore build, 8.5k. We've got on hardcore 7 minutes, 8.5k. Raycore sounds very familiar. SSF, we've got 5 minute clear again on Raycore, 10,000 Paragon on that one, and then SSF in the season hardcore, 2,600. So there you go. If you'd done SSF hardcore, you would have had a chance at rank 1. 150 done in 12 minutes. That's pretty good going for 2.6k Paragon on hardcore SSF. Well played. Well played. Raycore obviously has done 150, which was fine. Might of the Earth has done 150 in 5 minutes. Whirlwind has done 150 in 6.5 minutes. IK, again, lagging behind, 11 minutes. Frenzy Savage, 4 minutes. And then Lod, 5 minutes. So clean sweep for the Barbarian. Crusader, 150 done in just under 3 minutes with Blessed Shield. Nice. Interesting. 10,500 Paragon though, which is obviously nutty. Oh, sorry, we're doing the overall Crusader, aren't we? Hardcore, 150 in 5 minutes. I would guess the same build. Yep. SSF, 4 minutes for a 150. Again, Legacy Dreams. Blessed Shield, I think was that. It was, yeah. And then the hardcore SSF, again, 150, 9.5 minutes. Still amazing. But this is actually on the Akon set. So looking at the sets overall, we've got Akon, 150 done in 5 minutes. Thorns, 150 in 8.5 minutes. Roland, 150 in 13. Secret Light, 150 in 10.5. AC Fowler will have done it, yeah, 150 in 5 minutes, which is very cool. And then Lods, again, done in under 3 minutes. So clean sweep for the Crusader. We've done DH, let's have a look at Monk. 150 in 2:45 on Legacy Dreams Wave of Lights. 11,000 Paragon. Season Hardcore, 150 done in 5 minutes. It is the same build. SSF will be the same build, 3 minutes. Legacy Dreams Wave of Light. SSF Hardcore, 150, 11 minutes. Patterns of Justice, interesting. Interesting. So looking at overall, we've got Raymond. So, 152 people on the whole planet with ROS Boss as a contact. That's quite funny. Cleared 150 with Raymond. My God. 9k Paragon. Look, utterly toxic. My least favourite build in the game, I'm sure you know. We've got Samuku 150 done using Tempest Rush. We've also got Uli's done 150, 12.5. Monks looks like a struggle. These are much higher clear times than the other classes. Inners just done in the 15 minutes, 150. That surprises me. I mean, it is a speed build, not a push build, but again, that shows just how quickly this set drops off at higher difficulty. POJ 150 done, obviously 4 minutes, and then Legacy Dreams, of course, was the Wave of Light. So again, clean sweep for the Monk. Necro 150 done in 242, which was Rathma. This will still be strong next season. I think the 4th cube's going to be good, because whilst we lose the Ethereal, the 4th cube is, I think, going to be pretty good for Necro. So Rathma has obviously got the 150 done. Dragool's has got a 150 done in 4 minutes. It's going to be on Nova. Yeah. Then we have got Inarius 150 done in 4 minutes. Again, it is Nova. And then Pestilence. Somebody did do it, 150. I wasn't sure this would be done. 12 minutes, 10k Paragon. Crazy stuff. And then Bone Spear should be done 155 minutes. Because it is a little bit stronger. Again, still 10k Paragon. Hardcore, I think we've done these the other way around, haven't we? Hardcore 150 was done. Rathma again, 8,000 Paragon. Sheesh. 150 done on the SSF, which was Legacy Dreams Nova, so that's a little bit different. Hardcore 150 again also was Legacy Dreams Nova. So Necro complete sweep. Let's go back to season. Let's look at Witch Doctor. 150 in 3 minutes on the Mundanugu. Pretty good stuff, pretty powerful. Jade Harvester, yep, 150 done, 8.5 minutes. Helltooth will definitely be done, yeah, 150, 9.5 minutes. Zuni's 153 minutes, 10,500 Paragon on Zuni, crazy. Spiders, Spirit of Arakir done 150 in 1340. Mundanuga we saw earlier, and Legacy Dreams has been done 12.5 minutes. Let's just have a little look at again, I've done this backwards. Season Hardcore 150 was done. Helltooth on that one. SSF 3 minutes, 10k Paragon, Zuni Massa Witch Doctor, and SSF 8 minutes for the 150. And that was Helltooth. So a little bit of variety in the Witch Doctor, which is kind of nice to see. And then Last Wizard, obviously, is a clean sweep. I think we did these, didn't we? We started with Wizard. So there you go. A clean sweep for all 7 classes, 150 across everything. Let's just have a little look at the 4-player for a laugh. I mean, imagine that, doing a 150 in a minute. That is so funny. 3.5 minutes. If you wanted to be on the 4-player leader, but you had to clear a 150 in 3.5 minutes. And here's me not even being able to clear one, which is quite funny. 3-player, 1 minute 11. Nice work. And 132 for the 2-player. So overall, I think this is probably one of the best season themes we get access to. I enjoyed finding the heroes. I didn't bother doing the transmog. I've got it on another account, and I just ran out of time. I was planning to play all the classes, as I do when I set out every time, but I didn't really quite get there. But I enjoyed finding them. I enjoyed finding the right ones for the right build. I think there was enough to play about with, like trying to upgrade them in the cube, reforge them in the cube, that sort of stuff. They added a bonkers amount of power. It was only really one build in the whole game, I think, which was the Shadow Impaled Demon Hunters we discussed earlier, that missed out. So that was kind of good. When you salvage these things, like obviously I need to do that now because there's only about a couple of hours left in the season, and I'm not going to push any further. So actually, just in case I want to do the last bit of T16 farming, but when we salvage these things, we got goodies out of them, which was good. So it meant that whenever you found one, you were reasonably pleased because you were getting something, whether it was Forgotten Souls, keys, Death's Breath. The drop rate on them was really nice. It was about perfect. They were not as nice as primals, as in they came about a bit more often, but they were still pretty rare. So overall, I'd say probably one of my favourite ones. Maybe the Soul Shards I enjoyed more, but it's definitely up there. Ethereals, a blast. Next season, 4th Cube, I don't think is going to be as fun because whilst the Shadow Clones change the early game experience, the thought process I've got is that probably after like maybe 30-40 hours into a season, you're probably not even going to notice the clones anymore. They're just going to do nothing for you. So that's a little bit sad, but if you're very casual, just doing your season journey, something like that would be really, really impactful. That would be cool. 4th Cube, I think, honestly, for Necro is amazing. For some other builds, it will add an okay-ish amount of power. Nothing like the Ethereal, so we are going to get a bit of a power drop. It'll be a Necro fest, I think. Although the Wizards will be able to take Focus and Restraint and still retain the Rogue and the Carini, but it's not going to be the same as the Ethereals. And one thing with the cube is, whilst it is really nice for convenience, for bounties, keys, rifts, that sort of stuff, and does give general power to everybody, the thing that I don't like about it as a theme really is it doesn't really change the game much. You still, there's not like an extra item to find, there's no soul shards, there's no angelic crucibles. It is just, well, you get the 4th cube and you kind of get used to it again. But I'm going to play the season. Obviously it starts on Friday, which is going to be exciting. I'm going to bust out, I think, a leveling guide. I'm going to do maybe a faster start. I'm going to try and do a couple of videos. I'm going to try and do my best to get as many videos out before the season as we can. And then who knows, I might actually even make some guides this time around post-season, because I think I'm going to try and play more. I'm going to set my target like maybe 100 hours this time and just see if that will be enough for me to get my 150 done. Definitely going to be on the Necro. I might just stick on that for a little while. I'm not sure. I always like the thought of playing all 7 classes, but the stash becomes really difficult to manage. The gems, augments, all that stuff, it does become a bit of a slog, but we'll see where we are. Right, that was the season 32 review. Definitely a 9 out of 10 banger season. Season 33 I still think is going to be fun. Let me know what your target is going to be for next season if you've got one. Always interested to see who does make the 150. It's something that I haven't done for a little while now, so it is on my to-do list. So yeah, I best get cracking at it next season. I've been Filthy Casual. Take it easy, guys. Peace.